Dude, you should have. Okay, so Bobby today.
Hmm.
Holy shit, man.
What was going on?
All right, so
Okay.
Caitlin and I made baked ziti tonight for dinner.
Okay, we love it. Oh, big
Yeah.
food.
Ooh,
Yeah.
dude, I love making baked ziti.
Nice.
But
Okay.
Caitlin and I decided to eat in our room.
Hmm.
Just so Hattie's in the living room, we put the gate up. Bobby's playing, so we're like, you know what? Let's just take a couple minutes to ourselves because this is the first time we saw each other all day,
Right. Want to
really.
decompress for sure.
So
Yes.
we're really just talking about our days, this, that, and the other. And we just
Yeah.
hear a couple things from the kitchen where Bobby is, and we're like,
Uh-huh.
maybe we should check on this.
Okay. All right.
So Caitlin gets up to go check on it, and she's just like, oh my freaking God. And I'm just sitting there for a minute. I'm just like, I really don't want to get up and see what's happening.
Right. What could this be? Yeah, exactly.
So what he did, and I already know he did, step one was we have this big mixing bowl
Okay.
that he
Gotcha.
filled with water.
Okay. I
And
mean, it is hot as fuck. It's hot as
that was on the dinner table, which you know
Okay.
what? That's okay. He's been known to do that throughout the years.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Put some. Okay.
So
A
he then
dinner of
took
water. We love it.
a smaller bowl
Okay.
and filled it with Splenda.
Okay.
He then tries to run around the house. Like he gets
Okay.
in our bed, spills Splenda all throughout our bed. So now we're like washing the sheets and everything.
We love it. Yeah.
And then we tell him like, listen, if you we're not like super happy about this, but at the
Of
same
course.
time, we're like, you know what? If you want to play with the Splenda, it has to be in the kitchen. So
I hear.
he's just sitting at the dinner table. He's picking up the Splenda and dropping it in the bowl full of water and just watching it dissolve.
Okay.
And I'm just like, yeah,
It's
all right,
fascinating. Hey, yeah. I mean, hey.
science, I guess. And
Exactly. Yeah. But I mean, that then you just end up, yeah, you have a huge vat of sugar water. Yeah.
welcome back to First, Last, and Best. That's right. It's an episode, one right after the other. You don't have to wait a month in between episodes. I'm very proud of myself. Uh, we have a old guest host, a wonderful guest host who we recently had on, but he wanted to come back, and I'm so glad for him to be making his second appearance here on the show. But once again, let us introduce the socials: Facebook, Instagram, First, Last, and Best podcast. Over on TikTok, even though I don't really use it, I should probably start that at some point because that's what the youth are using these days versus the Facebook where us old people are hanging around. Um, you can find us there. We're on Apple Music, Spotify, pretty much anywhere you can find a podcast. Go ahead and find us where you're listening. Obviously, you're listening to it, so you must know where you can find it. So there we go. Good times. All right, so welcome back, our wonderful guest host we've had on a few episodes ago. You love him, you know him, and you can see him hosting Game of Jokes on the 5th of July, so next or this coming Saturday, because this is when the episode will be coming out, at Star Hill Brewing Company in Richmond, Virginia. Mike Engle's back. He decided to do another episode, so we're happy about that. Yay!
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, it's a
Mhm.
good time.
Yeah.
So we're actually out of everyone so far that has hosted or guest hosted with me, Angle I think has been like the most pumped to do another episode and
Oh, yeah,
more episodes
absolutely.
after that.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, hey, it's not. Listen, it's not work to talk music. I could. I'm down to ramble, especially
Like,
esoteric. Yeah, punk from the '90s. You got it. That's my bread and butter.
oh,
So,
yes, sir. That's
uh,
exactly what. So last time you were here, I asked what you've been listening to.
yes.
This time I have a different question for you.
Okay, what's up?
What is the best concert you've ever been to?
Oh my gosh, best I have ever been to.
I've disappeared.
That's okay. I mean, I can still hear you. If that's okay. I mean, hey, I miss your handsome face already, but Is everything recording and being
Everything's still recording. I
okay?
just, for
All
one reason or another, my
right.
camera has
Yeah.
decided it does not want to do anything right now.
All right. Hey, I mean, as long as oh, there you are.
Hey,
You're
there
back
we
again.
go.
Okay.
I'm glad that went
Dang, I
as well as it
missed.
did.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Nice. Okay. Okay. Best of all time though. Because I don't know if I mentioned it on on my last episode, but I mean, out the gate with literally first band of oh well, I guess okay. So there's my parents' first concert that I got dragged to, and that wasn't too terrible because it was actually Ringo Starr and his all star band.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that was actually really cool. Actually, I mean, but in retrospect, I mean, you got like, I mean, it was like a whole bunch of different people. Like people from Cheap Trick were there. It's Sheila E on drums and stuff. So it was actually really cool. But again, that was definitely not my music for sure.
Yeah,
The first show that my sister really wanted me to see was she wanted me to see Reggie in the Full Effect, obviously, because
in fucking full effect.
yeah, she was a huge Get Up Kids fan. So the first band of the first show that my cooler older sister is bringing me to was My Chemical Romance, actually. Yeah, I know.
Yep.
That's kind of, you can't really top that. I mean, literally, I don't, Three Cheers wasn't even out. It was just the first album. So, and then I think I did tell the story. You can, but it was Midtown in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah, but so that's an insane start to, that's an insane
that
start.
really is.
Yeah, especially, I mean, yeah, it's just like, then I have, of course, the time I skipped a college exam to go see Alkaline Trio and Saves the Day at the
Nice.
Glorified. Yeah, I had to. Yeah,
Ooh, okay.
I used the grandma's dead excuse. Yeah, you always feel bad for that one, but hey, it was Alkaline Trio and Saves the Day. What can I say?
I can fully understand that.
It had to be done, and Richard Fine was fine with it, like
Yeah,
his last name suggests. Yeah,
it was good.
so
No
yeah,
problems.
it's
It's like one
good.
of those professors that just did not give a shit.
No, 100%, absolutely not.
Excellent.
Yeah, but what else was I going to say? Let's see. Other just, I think one is on the horizon. I actually do have tickets for, and it would be my new music that I've been listening to, my a Turnstile in September. So that's really
Ooh,
exciting.
yes.
I'm very stoked on the new album as well. Did you see with them when they were touring with Blink, or did you see Blink after that time,
I
or
saw Blink after because there
after
was
that time? Okay, gotcha.
I
Okay,
think
gotcha.
Pierce the Veil.
Oh, Piece the Veil was opening.
I
Gotcha.
think it
Okay.
was Pierce the Veil. Hold on,
Yeah,
make sure.
there's been a couple different
It
tours.
was this last summer that we
Okay,
went to go
gotcha.
see them.
Okay.
And Caitlin and I have talked about possibly going to the Blink Alkaline Trio show,
Oh, and yeah,
but
gotcha.
but
Okay.
at the same time, that's like right around when school is starting,
Right. I understand.
and
I
we
understand.
gotta kind of focus on, especially because this is going to be his first year in middle school.
Holy moly. Yeah, that's time to fly right
Yeah, that's
there.
yeah, it was Pierce the Veil.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
They
Yeah.
weren't bad. They were pretty good.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I mean,
It was all right.
it's hard in like huge arena settings to disappoint,
Yeah,
really. I mean, it's
agreed.
yeah, it just depends on like how, if you're like that style of band or whatever.
Yeah,
I think that's going to be insane because yeah, I mean uh yeah, I think that one's going to be amazing. But honestly, also very cool at the same venue that we're going to see Turnstile. It's basically they turned an island in Richmond into a venue. It's called
Brown Island.
Yeah, Brown's
Yeah.
Island. So that's where we're going to go see Turnstile, and we actually saw Chapel Roan last year.
Oh, damn.
I know, and it was very insane because they were going to have her at like the National or something. I'm not kidding you. I know, Rob. Yeah, even then,
All right.
when she was like on the ascent to what she is now type
Yeah.
deal, the National was not going to work. So
No, it
very
wasn't.
quickly they switched that to Browns Island, and I'm not kidding
Smart.
you. Yeah, it went like there was a line of people like down to basically the next island on the James River, like it was a huge line of like fans. And I mean,
Oh, I'm sure.
luckily, my girlfriend Rachel, she got tickets before, the move basically, like back when it was at the National, and they said that if you have National tickets, you can be as close as possible, which is also what we got with Turnstile.
Nice.
Or I got with Turnstile because I was just so like ready to like as soon as like pre-sales went on sale, I was like, got them, yeah, So yeah, so
Yeah,
that felt really good. Especially not overpaying, which is like, that's like half the battle these days, where it's like, the
no joke.
resellers are like getting you in.
Resellers are fucking
I
assholes,
know
man.
they're the absolute worst, but
Did I tell you what happened to Caitlin at the Frank Turner show?
oh
I
yeah,
think I
I mean,
did. Yeah.
I definitely seen that on social media for sure. But yeah, but basically, her and Sally and Ashley and everybody like were out of tickets
They
basically.
No, we bought the tickets, so
Okay,
they sold out,
okay,
but so we bought them on StubHub, which
uh-huh.
was at a ridiculous markup.
I'm sure, yeah, absolutely.
And
Because
we
it's a
had
small
like,
venue too, right? It's not
yeah,
like it's a
it was
huge
a
like
bar.
right,
It's
okay,
basically a bar in Harrisonburg.
right,
But
like
so we so like the night before, Caitlin sends me a screenshot. Apparently, like a week or two beforehand, they had posted that the people who were selling tickets on StubHub, they canceled all their tickets.
okay,
So I since I had already bought them, I messaged them. I was like, "Listen, I bought my wife's these tickets on StubHub. They're driving to Harrisonburg in the morning.
right,
Are her tickets going to be good?"
right,
And they're like, "We won't know until we scan them." So I'm like, "Son of
okay,
a bitch!" And it was
yeah.
already they canceled all those tickets and then they resold them and they were sold out,
Oh,
like
I'm sure, yeah,
completely sold
absolutely,
out.
yeah.
So they get there, they scan the tickets, and they were canceled. So
No,
we
oh,
paid over $300 for three tickets to go see
what?
this show.
Oh
So
my,
they were at
not
this
to
point,
mention all the travel and stuff.
yeah, the hotel and everything else.
Yeah, mhm.
So they ended up sitting in the bar for a little bit, and
Okay,
they said that they would try and find tickets for them. They would have to repay for them, but they would at least be able to go see the show.
right, absolutely, yeah.
So then this guy like heard what was going on, and he's like, "Hey, my three friends bailed on me.
Hmm.
Here's the tickets."
Nice. Okay.
So they got to go see the show
Hey,
and they
nice.
got the tickets. And I had to fight with StubHub for like 2 hours, but I was able to get a refund
Oh, nice. I
from
mean, after
them.
all that,
So
yes, yeah. I
it
mean,
all worked out in the end, but
yes, it all worked out in
still
the
a
end. We
pain in
love
the
stories
ass.
like that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. But yeah, honestly, yeah, those are just some highlights of my storied my storied
Concert going
career.
career.
Yeah, concert going career. Yeah.
There you go.
What would be another I got my glasses demolished. They flew off my face and they just got immediately caught in the pit at uh it was actually a show in Richmond. Skrillex's band from First to Last.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
God.
it was who else was on that show? Halifax, I think. Or
Nice.
Halifax and he is Legend actually. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
so that was a pretty fun show, but
there
yeah,
we go.
yeah, my glasses were immediately gone.
I one
So,
time
mhm.
saw Chiodos
Oh, okay.
with Every Time I Die.
Oh,
This is
that
when I
has
was
to be
stationed in Connecticut at a
yeah.
place called Toad's Place
Hmm.
in New Haven,
Oh, nice.
which I saw a lot. Like I saw like probably the most. Oh my God, fuck!
Okay.
Patty is just trying to cause as much disruption as she possibly can tonight.
Hey,
So
seems like she learned it from Bobby today. Yeah.
yeah, everyone's just kind of no, but probably one of the more random lineups is I saw Madball open for Dropkick Murphys.
Oh, that is a little random. Yeah, that's a little
So
random. Madball's, I mean, hey, Madball has opened for the Dropkick Murphys, also opened for Limp Bizkit. So yeah.
that's weird.
Yeah, it was very weird. It's apparently on a
Yeah.
on like a European tour of some kind. Yeah, and yeah, what a
All
weird.
right.
I know. Hey,
Sure.
I'm sure. Hey, I'm sure they got them paid, so that's the main thing.
Hey, that's as long as they're getting paid and they can get to travel
Exactly. I
around,
mean, they are. Yeah,
life ain't too bad.
they're
So
New York hardcore legends. They deserve it. They deserve
indeed.
it.
So let's get into otherwise we're just gonna be chit-chatting all
Oh,
night
ten
and
thousand percent.
we'll
Yeah.
we'll
And I know
never
we got
actually get
started.
to the band we're talking
Yeah,
about,
we got started a
which
little late, and it's already probably going to
is
be at
it's
supersized. But yeah, okay, yeah,
yeah.
we're jamming a
So
lot in. Yeah,
so the band that we are going to be discussing tonight, as you can see behind me, is Rancid.
yeah.
Amazing ska punk, just punk pioneers. But we also, on top of this, have to discuss someone else because we feel like there is one band that was born from the Rancid was born from the ashes of a different band that came out of Northern California, and that is the shirt I'm wearing, Operation Ivy.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should at least, before we actually dive into their self-titled debut, and probably Let's Go after that, uh, we got to take at least a couple minutes and talk about Op Ivy and the album Energy.
Oh yeah.
Because this was from the ashes of Operation Ivy, we get Rancid. Matt Freeman, Tim Armstrong, guitarist and bass player for Op Ivy, moving in and becoming Rancid after Op Ivy decided to call it quits. Which I still think it's funny that their last show is their album release show.
Yeah, it's the last and first, and it's partially why um, their impact has just lasted so long. I mean, outside of the Sex Pistols, I can't think of any other band where it's basically one album that is so influential that basically you can rest their entire cred on it.
Oh yeah,
The difference there being, I mean, uh, Johnny Rotten went on to do whatever the something Inc. Public Limited, yeah, Public
yeah,
Image Limited, something like that. Who cares? You don't even hear about it,
exactly.
but you do hear about Rancid. So yeah,
Oh
that's
yes,
the
oh
that's the big
yes.
difference there is they didn't stop making music. They just
They
transitioned
just went and
and
decided to transition to a different direction.
evolve into something new and honestly better to the point where Jesse's just kind of like, well, what's the point? Rancid exists, so why would we ever do a reunion? That
Yeah.
being said, so many people want it.
Oh
There
yeah.
was the Laura Jane Grace doing it with
With
Catfight,
Bike Cat.
etc.
Yep.
So there's a big ploy to make it happen. But again, I understand Jesse Michaels' rationale behind it, just basically saying like Rancid just surpassed anything that Operation Ivy could have ever done just with their career alone. So why even
Yeah.
bother? Yeah.
I mean,
And it
but
would
at the
probably
same
make
time, for nostalgia's sake, I mean, it'd be
oh
nice for
yeah.
them to get back and actually like do a reunion show or something like that. And that's the thing, they're open to it. Like
Oh
Tim
yeah.
and Matt and Jesse
I'm,
all have admitted that they're open to it.
and
And I,
everybody's fans of each other as well. I mean, I'm
yeah.
sure Lars isn't going to feel some certain way. I mean, he was probably a fan of Operation Ivy,
Oh yeah, he
he was a
was.
fan of
So
Rancid before he joined. Yeah, we'll get to
yeah.
that. But yeah, I mean, yeah. So all these things. Yeah. That being said, this was one of the first albums my sister like handed me, and it was definitely like
Yeah.
a light bulb moment of like like honestly, before this, music to me was just, I'm not gonna lie, just something you downloaded off Napster.
Yeah.
I got like I was downloading like Aaron's Party by Aaron Carter and stuff. I was not a good kid. I was
Hey,
downloading
you're fine.
all the Weird Al songs that aren't Weird Al songs. Like I had those. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that everyone's like, this is Weird Al. He's gone really
I
blue.
know it was just like made up parodies, like a System of a Down
Yeah.
cover of like The Legend of Zelda or something. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
but weird stuff was going on. But yeah, at that moment, that's when I got the CD from my sister. That's when I thought, okay, well, this is like my music, and it's something that I'm going to latch on to. And so,
Yeah.
literally, this is an album that I've compared all other music to before and since. So yeah, it's just kind of that's how highly I regard this thing. Yeah.
So actually, I started listening to Rancid before I listened to Op Ivy.
Really? Okay, interesting. Okay, backwards.
In high school, I was getting into more of like the pop punk scene, like
Yeah,
Newfound Glory and stuff
of
like
course.
that.
Yeah.
It
Mhm.
was my friend Audrey who introduced me to Rancid for the first time.
Okay.
And like I remember driving in her car and listening to "And Out Come the Wolves" for the first time. Like obviously I'd heard Ruby Soho and like
Right. Yeah.
when they started getting their mainstream success.
Oh yeah.
But it wasn't until like much later that like I had heard the inklings of what Operation Ivy was, and like like it wasn't until I really read In Defense of Ska that
Oh, okay.
I really found the impact of the band
Oh
and
yeah.
what they meant, especially to their local scene
Oh,
at
absolutely.
Gilman and everything.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So it probably wasn't until like the last 5 years that I
Okay.
really kind of dove into like listening and learning more about them.
Yeah,
Like
of course. Yeah.
I've loved Rancid for years,
Oh
but
yeah.
like really kind of getting into what Operation Ivy is and was and like their impact on the
Oh yeah.
scene and their impact in the creation of Rancid, I mean, is I never really gave it the time of day just because I really didn't know too much about it. I just kind of like, oh, it's just one band with one album and yeah,
Oh yeah, but
it's
at the
fine.
same
But
time, yeah, at the same time, it's just through osmosis and through, I mean, the Green Day of it all, and honestly, kind of just has permeated all of pop culture, to be honest.
oh
And
yeah,
they truly are like, trendsetters in what they do, and like, and coming from like the just a whole bunch of within punk like subcategories that you don't even think of. Like, I mean, for example, like just a baseline. They opened me up to the idea that not all skinheads are racist, or or even that
that's true.
skinheads like are complete. It's a working class thing from Britain. It's not even.
Yeah,
But whereas we grew up in fucking Gloucester, where where if
we view
someone says
skinheads as a
yeah,
negative.
completely, like, we're thinking screwdriver basically,
Yeah,
because it's an actual real fucking thing, yeah, which is stupid, and again,
yeah,
completely against everything that Rancid stands for.
exactly.
I didn't know about Sharp, or
Yeah,
any of that stuff. So, and within that, there's also like talk of like, there's mods and there's punks and there's like all these different like,
it is
yeah,
all over the place, man.
that's, yeah, absolutely.
Uh,
Like, and they draw influence from so many different things. Obviously, them being a ska band, reggae, and things of that nature. But it's more than just completely just like upstrokes the entire time.
yeah.
They're doing the kitchen sink, because I really think that they are just fans of music first and foremost. And
Oh
like,
yeah.
exactly, I think just like the breadth that their career has blossomed into is like, that's Rancid. But it all, like you were saying, stems from the seed of Operation.
Operation Ivy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have a favorite song on Energy?
Oh,
Are there any
absolutely.
that really
Yeah,
kind of
I got
stick
my
out to
top
you?
three. I got my top three. We can just go through that. We can go through that real quick so that we can get to Rancid. I know we're moving we're moving at a quick pace here, but let me pull up my faves. I had them all written down. Here we go. First for me is I love The Crowd. The Crowd is a great song. That's probably like my third favorite of them all, just because uh,
Yeah.
I play Magic the Gathering. I would like to think that I would like to think that Richard Garfield, the creator of Magic the Gathering, got the gathering part from the We Need a Gathering instead.
Yeah.
Because, well, yeah, and I mean, I also just like the idea of and this is something that will be a bigger, broader theme in Rancid altogether, is just like friendship and camaraderie and brotherhood stuff. Like, these themes are just literally, yeah, you don't want to be another crowd, because that's just a group of people.
Yeah.
We need, again, I'm showing my hand way too much. You need unity, which is another one of my favorites.
I love that
Yeah,
song
that
so
one. I
much.
mean, that one. Just the magic of it being all chanted together. I can't even imagine what it was like, with Laura Jane Grace and Cat. I mean, that had been amazing. Like, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Unity is probably my top. Just
Yeah.
because it embodies literally everything that this album is trying to say. And then that being said, I probably would go with this is probably more just a little personal tint, but Officer. Just, I mean, especially the line in there specifically of the whatever you destroy will create it again, makes me, that strikes me right where, especially as a
Nice.
creative person. Yeah, like, I mean, yes, fascism, it just can't succeed.
Yep.
We won't let
Yeah.
it. So yeah, I love Officer as well. So those are probably my top 3. Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah. What
I
about you?
would
I mean,
have
it
I
could be completely different. That's the other thing. Like, obviously, I like the stuff that I love knowledge, I love sound system, I love all that stuff. I like
Yeah.
just as a fan of
Sound
music and a fan of like especially ska, like if you want up tempo like upstroke ska stuff, like this album is nothing but that, and it
yeah.
puts you in a good mood, especially in the summertime. Like
Oh yeah.
it is a great like summertime, but also so much to chew on. Like I just ran it for.
I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah. I would have to say, in no particular order except the
Yeah.
last one,
Mhm.
probably Take Warning.
Oh, I love that one.
Take
It's a
Warning.
slower like
Take
more
warning.
methodical kind of,
Take
yeah, exactly,
warning.
yeah.
Ba-doom, boom,
Groovy, and it also is
boom.
kind of like little like stony, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like slow moving and like yeah, it's just like it's very draws from the reggae for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Then probably Bad Town.
Again, right back to it, and the only song on the album with horns. So there's always
Exactly. And easily my favorite song because it is the first song. Okay, so
yeah.
first Op Ivy song I ever heard
Okay.
was actually a cover of an Op Ivy song.
All right. And was it Green Day or no?
No, it wasn't. It
Was it? Okay.
was
Who was it?
Real Big Fish and Zebrahead.
Oh my God!
It
Whoa!
was it
And
was a
Zebrahead. Holy
live
moly!
version of Unity.
Of Unity. Nice. Okay.
If I
Oh,
find it, I'll send it to you because
okay. I have to hear that.
it's such a good version of the song. And I was
Nice.
like, this is this a an original by them? Then I realized, oh no, this is Op Ivy.
I know. Yeah, that's really
So that's kind of what led me down the rabbit hole
okay.
of
Fair enough.
beginning to
Fair
listen.
enough.
But
Yeah.
I'll send it to you the live version of
Oh,
that
you
song because
have to. Absolutely.
it
Yeah.
is so good. It is so good.
Okay.
But
Excellent.
Unity is easily my favorite song that they've
Oh,
ever
well,
done.
absolutely. Yeah. Again,
So oh, it's so good.
it's just the everybody all at once as one stand together. Yeah. I mean,
Exactly.
it's just, yeah. And it just keeps
I
going.
love that bridge. That
Oh,
bridge is
it's
perfect.
amazing. Yeah, I know.
Uh,
Yeah, it truly is like every time the entire band drops out and it's just the drums, like, yeah, I mean, it's insane.
Unity
Yeah,
as
it's
one stand
really
together.
like,
Unity.
dude,
Yeah.
that
Oh yes.
is gonna come. Yeah, we love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 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 All
Hmm.
right. So from the ashes of Op Ivy
Yes,
comes Rancid.
absolutely. Yes.
And we
Self-titled.
talked a little bit about this before we came on air, and that was, are we considering self-titled to be their first one, or
Yeah,
let go with the fact that Lars joined
joins.
the band?
Mhm.
Um, I've always considered self-titled since that
Yeah,
was
absolutely. I mean, and again, that is the core of. I mean, you also just have to realize, like, I mean, very clearly, Tim and Matt wanted to continue making music, so it's just kind
oh
of
yeah
like, okay, so very suddenly and abruptly, like that one thing, and just immediately start another thing, and I mean, let's be real. I think they needed Lars to be in the middle of these two unique voices that are just like too unique. You know what I mean?
oh yeah
Like Tim's got the swagger thing going on, and
yeah
then I mean Matt just sounds insane. He sounds like Cookie Monster.
he does.
Like on this first album,
There's no denying that.
I noted this. There's this song Rejected, and I'm not kidding you. He says it rejected. It's
Yes.
like I know, it's like, but he's just like oscillating on one syllable
Yeah.
for like so long. And we'll get to this soon when we talk about the newest. But I mean, they bring that back in a big way to be reminiscent of their earlier
Yeah.
stuff for sure. When you get tomorrow. But yeah, we love it, and we love Matt. We love his singing, but
Oh
what
yeah.
we love even more than that, obviously, is his bass playing. Like,
Oh,
and you can please,
Mount Rushmore
as
of
the
bass
bassist,
players.
I know exactly, and please,
100%.
yeah, speak to that. I mean, you're the bassist, so
He's just his fills, his
oh yeah,
ability to, he's easily, I, I really can't think of another bass player like him.
oh,
At least,
100%, yeah,
especially in the punk rock sphere,
oh yeah. I
it
mean,
is really hard to do the things he does.
yeah,
Like, especially when you
he's
get to like an Outcome to Wolves, you get Maxwell Murder and you
oh
get,
geez, he's literally
he's,
soloing on songs that he has no business to, but he also knows when to hang back and like
yes,
let it yeah let it be an actual like groove as well. Like he's
he
very
is easily the most skilled bassist I think
oh
I
yeah
have ever seen live.
So yeah, oh
Like
yeah,
him
so
and Roger
technical.
Mancinelli from Less Than Jake
Yeah, and
are
some of the other stuff is just like, why would you even think to play that? That's the other thing about
I
it. It's like, how do you even come up with this stuff? Like, same thing with like, I hear that sometimes in like Hunter from AFI's type stuff. Like,
yeah,
it's like, who would even think to play that sort of shit? But like,
I
it's just weird brain. It's and like people. I mean, all bands. Speaking of like a turnstile or something like that, like
yeah,
they have their box. That's what they call it. It's like everyone has like is playing within their box or whatever.
yeah.
Fucking Matt's box is all over the fucking fretboard. You know what I
He
mean?
doesn't have
It
a
doesn't.
box. He
Yeah,
breaks out of it like every single time.
100%. He's
Who
always
needs a
gonna.
box?
Yeah, yeah. He's gonna do a scale, but it's gonna be. He's gonna end it in a weird way that is a fill that you wouldn't even think of at all. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. I mean, the
So
dude is just he's on a completely different level.
I believe that 100.
Uh,
Yeah, that.
him, Roger Manganielli,
Mm-hmm.
Carl Alvarez from the Descendants,
That's what we're saying. Yeah, absolutely.
and usually the fourth spot for me is interchangeable depending on what I'm
Yeah,
feeling at the time.
yeah. It's a Mount Rushmore.
But those
That
three
doesn't
spots
exist. But
and
yeah,
Matt is just easily
oh yeah, he at the top,
he's
100%.
king of the mountain.
He's not
He's
moving anywhere.
the one thing I will say about the self-titled,
Hmm.
especially coming off of Energy
Yeah,
from Operation Ivy,
yeah,
is this felt it felt, especially I was re-listening to it again today.
yeah.
It felt very kind of straightforward punk.
Oh
Like
yeah, I
you
don't
could
think
definitely like very
they're not
fast,
experimenting as
very
much with their ska side again. Honestly,
exactly.
until they get Lars into the picture, I feel like
That's
he's
true.
you
It
know.
didn't. It felt like it wasn't until an Outcome the Wolves
Oh, for
that they
sure. Yeah, I
really
mean,
started more experimenting and actually trying different things.
oh
Like
yeah,
Rancid and
definitely. Yeah,
Let's Go felt
let's go. Yeah, I mean, we can't overlook Let's Go. I mean, the importance of that again. Lars is entering the band.
yes,
I mean, um, we can come back to when we do favorite songs, but my favorite song is on Let's Go, like of Rancid, just of all time. So like
yeah,
they are establishing themselves as okay, this is our sophomore effort, but at the same time we're also a new band. So they're kind of in a not a precarious situation, but a situation wherein they can go one of two ways: just kind of continue doing the kind of straightforward punk things they
stay the
were doing
course.
exactly, or mix it up. And I think they do because, I mean, in between the kind of like swagger of Tim and the Cookie Monster of Matt, you've got kind of like a shouty, more just like great for like anthemic songs voice of
Yes,
Lars for sure. I think, and I wanted to give flowers to as we go along. Both of the careers of both of these bands aren't like insane. That's why we just really, especially we're already talking about two albums. We got to keep it moving. But I do love Lars Frederiksen and the Bastard. The great band.
oh
Yeah,
yes,
they cover a Billy Bragg song, "To Have and Have Not." That's probably their
yeah.
best. And what a great fucking cover. That they make that song rock when really it was just Billy Bragg with a guitar. But anyway, yeah. That being said, Lars very very key part of the band, and from Let's Go Forward, really is bringing
It did feel like Let's Go
great.
was a little bit kind of more of like let's stay the course, stick to punk rock roots, and
Yeah,
very kind of like fast in your face, like let's go, let's.
right. And I think this is right after, or maybe tangentially, Dookie is coming out. I don't think Dookie had released yet, but
It was 94. It was the same year.
once Dookie hits, I feel no pain at all. No, just kidding. But but once Dookie hits, that blows everything out of the water, out of
Absolutely.
the toilet
I
bowl.
mean,
So yeah,
I mean, I felt like it definitely like you have Dookie come out
yeah,
and punk is starting to get a little more mainstream.
yes,
And
absolutely,
I think Dookie came out after Let's Go. I
yes.
could be
Mhm.
wrong. I could be wrong because
Yeah, exactly. We're well, we're really we wrong.
it was that next Rancid album
Yes.
that caused them to hit more into the mainstream, and
Oh,
Out
I
Come the
think so.
Wolves. And
Absolutely.
that's
Yeah.
when you get like Ruby Soho and
Hmm.
Time Bomb
Yes.
and like all
Roots
these other
Radical. We
songs.
love it. Yeah. All of these good
Exactly.
songs. Yeah.
So
Honestly, it's just banger after banger after banger on Outcome Singles,
absolutely.
which is that's
I'm
my
sure we'll be
fave.
talking about that
A
in
hundred
more
percent.
detail.
That's my fave. Yeah. Once we get to favorites, I'll let you know. But yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, I love it. I love an Outcome of the Wolves. A lot of tracks, but I feel like
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay
they've
with
all, yeah,
it.
it's par for the course for Rancid and Op Ivy. They like to give you a lot of music for sure.
Yes,
There's no shortage of tracks. And I think on An Outcome of the Wolves, and it's something that will continue on through the discography, basically they get really good. They're great storytellers and
absolutely.
really good at vignettes. You know what I mean? Like really just
Yes.
kind of painting these like pictures with their lyrics of, again, life as street punks basically, like in California. Yeah. So in that way. And yeah, I mean, uh, yeah, they're not really and also again, like I was saying, they're really good at stretching things out. For example, literally a two-word chorus on one of the songs. I forget which one. I think the something in disarray, but it's
Yeah.
the crucify, yeah, 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 me, crucify, yeah, 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 me. But they just
No.
literally crucify, yeah, you
Yeah.
go up there with it, like just literally two words and make that into a chorus. They're that good. Like they can,
They make it work.
exactly. It's very impressive for sure. And in addition to the insane musicianship that we were talking
Indeed.
about, just like blending so many different genres. Like on avenues and alleyways. You got just like claps in like a punk song. Like that's when when
They make
my
it fucking
band
work, man.
when my old band was in the studio. Yeah, that's why I was like, let's just throw claps in there. Fuck it. Like Rancid's done it. Like it's like yeah, if you want to like.
If they could do it, so can we,
I
damn it.
know exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. So like kind of like they weren't too punk for the extra doubling
Yeah.
vocals, whatever, stuff like that. Like they were more open to it for sure, as opposed to let's go in the self-title.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I love Outcome of the Wolves. It's a classic out. It's definitely, and of course you got the iconic cover, which is a reference to the Minor Threat
Yep.
self-titled. So I think we've said all that we can really
I,
about
I'm
Outcome of
sure
the
we'll be
Wolves.
coming
Yeah,
back. And
but we
well, I
just
was gonna say we'll probably wind up coming back to
I
that.
know
Uh,
if we just keep going album by album, like we're gonna
which
be
goes
going
against
up
the
the
whole
map.
premise of the show, but
I
it does have a tendency to happen when it's me and you talking.
I
Um,
know. We just keep going.
let's fast forward. I have a
Yeah, we
tendency
can.
not to be able to control
Because I
our
want to get
episodes.
to well, Operation Ivy I was very privy to. The first like Rancid release that like I knew about and was very like cognizant of was Indestructible. Actually, I was
Yeah.
going into the eighth grade, and Brandon Bridwell let me burn it. So I'm
Oh,
like, okay,
nice.
yeah, I'm like, okay, sick. So yeah,
That was a
Indestructible.
solid album.
100%. Yeah, I wore that thing out. I loved it. I mean, it was the first album really that they like just stacked the singles. You know what I mean? Like
That's true.
where it's Indestructible, Fall Back Down, and
Red Hot
Red
Moon.
Hot Moon just all up top. Yeah, and I remember Red Hot Moon had Skinhead Rob from the Transplants on, and I remember that.
Yeah.
And there's just like yeah, there's like a bunch of just bangers on this thing.
Oh
Like
yeah.
what's the Out of Control? Speaking of
Out
good
of
bass
control.
lines, yeah, even though it's literally so simple, like that is him being at his most restrained, but it's still so catchy with the bam bam bam
He
bam
still makes it work, man.
bam bam.
Every single
Exactly.
time.
I mean, it's like staccato and like it builds the tension, which is all that song is doing, even in like the chorus and stuff. It's
Yeah.
like we're out of control. Yeah, it's just so good. I love Ghost Town. Ghost Town's a fun song.
Ghost Town's a great song.
Yeah, it's just Tim being his most Tim of like, yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Dude, I really like The Arrested in Shanghai.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Arrested in Shanghai is a
yeah. Oh
really
my
good
God.
song.
Yeah, I loved the backing vocals on that one.
Oh yeah.
Again, like they're not at this point in their career in like 2001 or whatever.
It was '03 when this came out.
2003 is when it came out. Yeah, literally they're not too cool for school anymore. They'll have like a whole chorus of like backup singers going ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, and I
Just
love
do
that.
what they want,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just doing like just silly shit and I love it. Yeah, that's yeah, I love
All right.
honestly it would be it's a top three album for me, and I know that's bias, obviously, because it was
Oh no,
my first. Like honestly, yeah, like and also I'm showing my hand a little bit, but I love the song "Fall Back Down." "Fall Back Down"
Fall Back Down is a
it's
really
an
good song.
amazing, amazing song. Again,
Agreed.
talking about I just love songs about friendship. Yeah, I love
Dude, love it. It's great.
it. Yeah,
All right,
let's
let us fast
let's
forward
keep
to
moving. Let's keep
most
moving. Let's keep
recent.
going.
We
We do the late. Do
this
we
is
do the
just
latest?
this is just yes, we're doing the latest and then we're going to the best. And
Okay,
so
and also is the latest. But also is the latest the B sides album that came out, or
no,
is
we're doing
we're
Tomorrow Never
talking
Comes.
Tomorrow Never Comes? Okay,
Tomorrow Never
okay,
Comes was their
okay.
most recent release.
All right. Yes,
I
it is.
think it's
Yeah,
possibility. Oh wait, B sides and C sides came out in
yeah. Don't worry
2024.
about that. Don't worry about
No, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to do Tomorrow Never Comes. This
it's a
album right
comp
here.
album. It's a comp
This
album. So
this
yes,
this
there
this
it
album right here. Tomorrow Never Comes. I
is.
have it on LP.
We
It
love
was
it.
it was not the first Rancid album I bought.
Okay, okay.
It is one I found at Vinny's Vinyl though,
We love
and
Vinny's.
we do love Vinny's Vinyl. That place is amazing. I have three albums by Rancid on vinyl. I have
Okay.
Tomorrow Never Comes. I
Yeah.
have An Honor Is All We Know,
Okay.
and I have Let the Dominoes. Or is it
Let the dominoes
Let the
fall.
Dominoes Fall?
Yeah.
I wasn't
Okay.
sure if it
Cool.
was just called Dominoes or if it was Let the Dominoes Fall.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
let the dominoes fall. Yeah.
but yeah, no, I got Dominoes Fall and Tomorrow Never Comes at Vinny's.
Hmm. I see.
Um, Honor Is All We Know. I found randomly at a thrift store in Gloucester.
Hey, we love it. Yeah. Hey. I mean, yeah. Who would have thought?
But
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
this was a really good album.
I think
Like
so.
like
Yeah.
everything they do is like has been very
Yeah,
very
and
good.
it's just one
Tomorrow,
of those things where it's like, yeah, like I threw it on. And it's like I enjoyed this type deal,
yeah,
and the most you can hope for with a band that is this old is just like they got a couple tracks. You know, I like the album as a whole, listening to it just front to back, but also just I'm glad they're doing what they're doing. I'm glad they're still touring.
yeah.
That and like that's all you can really hope for. Like bands that have been around 20 plus years, I mean,
Oh,
and
this
in their
is
case, yeah, exactly, yeah, 25.
like 30,
Yeah, it's on
pretty
30.
much
Yeah,
30
pretty much
years.
30, yeah.
What is
Exactly,
it?
yeah. If you're
Yeah,
doing math, yeah.
self-titled came out in like either 92 or 93, so it's been over
Yeah,
30
there
years
you
for
go.
them.
They're solidly in the 30s then. Okay.
Yeah.
They're
It's
solidly in
it's
the
been a minute.
I
So,
know, which is exactly. And also it's been a minute since to talk about my instrument that I play, drums. The guy from the Used has been in the band. Basically,
yeah.
I think right after Indestructible, that was the last album with the previous drummer, and
Yeah.
he stepped up. He's, I mean, I'm trying to. I don't think I've ever seen Rancid live. But if I were to have seen him, it definitely would have been in the Brandon era.
So good.
So yeah, yeah, I'm sure.
So good
Oh,
live.
absolutely. Yeah,
I've seen
hold
them a
it down.
handful of times.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I saw them at Warped Tour in the early
Oh,
2000s,
oh,
and
nice. That's awesome.
someone got hurt in the pit.
Oh
Like they had to bring an
no.
ambulance in.
Yeah.
So Rancid stopped playing. They walked off.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 minutes later, Tim comes out with an acoustic guitar. He's like, "Hey, while they're tending to this guy, let's take it down a notch." And he played the rest of the set acoustically.
Nice.
It
Oh,
was
that's
so
really
good.
nice. Yeah.
And then the first concert I saw after the COVID restrictions lifted
Hmm.
was the Boston to Berkeley 2
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
with
Okay.
Dropkick Murphys and
And
Rancid.
Rancid. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Dude, they
Was
are
that at the
so
Richmond
good.
Raceway or where was
Yes,
that?
it
It
was.
was? Okay. Sick. Okay.
Me and my buddy Fish went and
Oh,
saw that
nice.
one.
Okay.
That
Sick.
was
Yeah.
such a good show.
Oh my
Oh
God.
man.
Yeah, I bet. Oh my God. Yeah, that had
Dude,
to have been
Rancid
so
puts on a
fun.
hell of a performance.
I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think Tim is also at the age where, and again, uh, yeah, basically just like is wanting to strum a chord and sing his parts, and that's it. And
Yeah.
he'll do some spins and stuff, but like
Yeah. He's
he's
having
real,
himself a good time.
yeah, he's literally just letting Lars do all
Yeah.
the
Lars
hard
and Matt will do the
strokes.
heavy lifting and Tim will just
Exactly.
hang out and
Yeah,
have fun.
I think so. I think so. Yep. He's definitely in the old man era. Yeah. Do some
Dude, just
do some
let him.
do some
All
pit
right.
slides and make sure the hat's low. Yeah. Just
Exactly. Kind of like
yeah,
cocked to the
yeah,
side and,
exactly. And doing it. Yeah,
every
exactly.
now and
Yeah,
then it comes off and you see the giant tattoo he has on his head.
exactly. Or just like yeah, like it's almost like I just love how he was like also like always trying to hide. It's like it's almost like
Yes.
he's hugging or hiding it, but it's
He's like holding it up here and just like skanking a little bit and just like having a
exactly
good time.
like I mean I don't know what
So
he's doing, but okay. I,
he's having fun.
I
Just
know
let him have
exactly.
fun. At this point,
I like his moves and his stage.
his
Yeah,
stage presence is
yeah.
wonderful.
Oh,
It really
absolutely,
is. But
100%.
that's
I
the
would
thing.
say,
It's like at this point in their careers, they're 30 plus years in.
yeah. Oh
Do
yeah,
what? Here's
have
my
yeah,
money. I'm coming to see you. Do what you want to do. As long as you play a
100%.
couple songs I know, please. And
Yeah, and I think this there's just like an authentic coolness to him, and again, just like the love of music that he
yes.
just like exudes is like because he clearly likes more than punk. Like it's like he's worked with like
Oh
Pink
yeah.
and a whole bunch of other like just random people you would never even fucking expect. So it's just kind of
Well, he runs Hellcat Records. I mean,
exactly yeah, exactly yeah. I mean yeah, there's the
he
distillers, yeah, there's the
he
distillers,
produced the
yeah.
last Mighty Mighty Boss Tones album.
Yeah.
And if you listen to the final parade,
Hmm.
it was Dickie Barrett doing vocals, obviously,
Yeah.
but Amy Interrupter and
Yeah.
Tim were all
Yeah.
doing vocals on that song.
Okay.
That
Gotcha.
has easily taken into my top five Mighty Mighty Boss Tone songs of all
Oh
times.
wow. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. I mean,
So
yeah, he elevates anything else he's in, I feel like.
agreed,
And he's just
100%.
like, yeah, and he's just again, like he's such like a touchstone. Like there's a reason, like, and again, this is my time to give the transplants their flowers. Basically, I mean, teaming up with like Travis Barker, who is like the producer of all time nowadays, where it's just like
Yeah,
everything is featuring Travis Barker.
agreed.
It's just one of these things where Tim is like he's exuding so much cool, just getting all over everybody else, like from Good Charlotte to basically just literally with the transplants for seeing what like rap would eventually do, which is kind of
Yeah,
like fuse like street culture and stuff like that, like stuff that I don't that fucking young people know about. I don't know about any
yeah,
of this
not
shit.
us.
I'm fucking old, but like but like I can see
I
what
don't
was
know shit.
exactly exactly, but I can see what's influencing stuff now, and it is literally the fusing of all of these different subcultures into because they are all the same thing. They're all like weird outsider art stuff that we all
Yeah,
grew up liking, but the reason that we all ended up liking it is because it permeated, the wider pop culture landscape. So that being said, I love Rancid. Rancid is so sick. Tim is so sick, and Matt is so sick, and and Lars as well, and
yeah,
Brandon as well. They are
they're
all very
amazing.
very very cool. And that's the thing that I love about them, and the thing that I think sets them a notch above. Hate to say it, like a social distortion for me anyway, where there's
I agree.
where
I would
there's just like this
rather.
there's extra layer of like, okay, they are so down to play in just the world of music at large, as opposed to I think Social D is like coming from they just feel like they were lifted at a time. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
they're more like rooted in the kind of rockabilly, slicked back hair, hot rod, Americana side of it, as
yeah.
opposed to Rancid coming from the actual, literal, actual streets, which make them the coolest. Which, yeah, is
I I
undeniable.
think
Yeah,
I think Mike Ness deserves his flowers.
yeah,
Uh, because Social D was really one of the pioneers,
and
especially
innovate. Yeah, they're
of
innovators.
California punk rock,
Right. Oh,
and they
absolutely.
kind of set the tone a bit.
Mhm.
But
I want to say
Rancid
they're
picked up the ball and
the
ran.
yeah they were
So
the innovators. I would say Rancid are the perfecters. Yeah.
agreed.
Yeah.
I will say this: the one thing, I
Yeah.
Tomorrow Never Comes is a good album.
Yeah.
It is not a great album.
Right. I mean, it's nowhere near the top three, but this is a
No,
band that has so many albums. Number one, just period, and then number two, just like,
this could be a top album for a lesser band,
oh, absolutely, yeah,
but
yeah,
for
or maybe even a
Rancid,
newer band. But yeah, like for
for
Rancid,
Rancid, this
middle of the
was a
pack.
very good album,
Yeah,
but
maybe yeah,
considering
top
a lot,
75%, something like that. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
So,
But
but
like,
let's get into what we think is the best. I'm assuming that we've already talked about yours, and I'll
oh
come to
yeah, I
Wolves.
mean we've breezed by most of them except one. Yeah, but yeah. So if you want me to run them down, I can run them down real fast, and then we do
Sure,
each
why not?
one's Rob. Okay, okay,
Yeah, go
okay.
ahead.
All
What
right.
the
So let
hell?
me pull them up real fast. Let me pull them up. Here we go. So going back to my first album that I'm cognizant of, it's coming out like as, and I'm excited for it, and just being indestructible. Fall Back Down,
Yeah,
huge radio single. Again, just painting such a vivid picture of if I fall back down, you're gonna help me back up again. You're gonna be my friend. Just yeah, and the guitar solo, yeah, the wiltingness of the guitar solo, I
I
love.
am.
I mean, just like it's a classic punk rock song for a
I
reason.
am.
Fall Back Down. Oh, I want to say the keyboards, God, just everything about it. It's an amazing, amazing song. Fall Back Down, huge. Next, from Out Come the Wolves, the track Old Friend. Now that is a fucking track for your ass. I love Old Friend. I mean, it is very, very ska sounding.
Yeah,
As far as walking bass lines, that I mean, Matt is just selling that thing, and like truly, it is a love song for the ages. I mean, and like everyone has felt heartbreak, and it's just like what a lyric of like good morning heartache, you're like an old friend, come see me again. Like come on, like yeah, like
yeah,
who has not felt that way? And again, like he's so good at painting the picture, and he does that so well in the verses of like this heart-wrenching thing, and like yeah, it's got stories they wouldn't believe or wear it on my sleeve. Yeah, like cold black tattooed a heart concrete. I love it. Yeah, like that Old Friend is an amazing, amazing
Old
track.
Friend is a great song.
Yeah, and my favorite of all time is Radio. Radio is an amazing, amazing
Oh,
song.
you're doing your top three right now.
Yes, Rob.
No, we were talking about best album, Mike.
Oh my gosh, whole albums. Jeez
I'm just
Louise.
this is, but we touched on an Outcome the Wolves, and I'm pretty sure at this
I
point
know.
that is the
Right, but I
that
do,
that is the
yeah.
quintessential best album. We've talked
Yeah,
about
I
it.
mean,
This is our top three, so
if
we're rounding down the episode.
a
So,
100%. And
all right,
yeah, if we're talking top best album for me, hands down, it is "And Out Come the Wolves."
yeah,
I'm aware of that. Maybe number two, obviously, I have some bias towards Indestructible.
indestructible.
Third, maybe it might be Let's Go. I mean,
Yeah,
there's just also in that nebulous third, there's just so many albums, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I had been cramming a little bit, but I wanted to make sure I hit that first really hard, and I
oh
didn't
yeah,
know. So I have been more heavy on self-titled, not
yeah.
self-titled 2000, which is a completely different thing, and
That's Rancid
it
too.
does have some tracks, like it's got Poisons on there. Some people
Yep,
love Poison. I love that one. But yeah, yeah, I was gonna go ahead and do my third and favorite, which is Radio.
Radio. Radio is a really good
And
song.
because it just encompasses everything that I love about music. Period. Like, I mean,
Nice.
and it talks about it like falling in love for the first time. Like to compare music to falling in love with, it's like never fell in love till I fell in love with you. Like it is God, what an amazing, amazing song. And when I got the music, I got a place to go. We've all
Nice.
been there. We all love music so much, clearly, because we've been talking about it
For the
for
last
a
hour or
long time.
so.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
this isn't our first hour-long discussion either, and it won't be our last
Oh, we've got more.
either. We will be talking about it,
There's at
hopefully
least
till
one
we're
more
old
that
and
we
gray.
have lined up already.
I know
If not,
we got
we
big plans, dear
we
listener.
have
But
so many plans.
but okay,
Oh,
let everybody
just
know your top three then,
all
Rob.
right, all right, all right. So let me touch on one thing real quick because
Yeah,
obviously, "An Outcome the Wolves" is probably their best album.
yeah.
However, I will
Mhm.
say this: "Let the Dominoes Fall" is a very close second for me
Oh wow. Okay, interesting. Okay, yeah.
because it's just it encompasses almost like their entire career. They
Right.
got like the faster songs, they got the slower songs, they got like the very upbeat songs, like the more ska sounding.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
it felt like it was everything about their career up to that point, all jammed onto one album, and like just amazing, just like start to finish, such a great out. I love
Oh, that's
East Bay Nights,
oh, we love
Let
that.
the
Yeah,
Dominoes
I
Fall,
love
obviously,
hmm
and one there's another song on there that has made the top three songs for me. So, but
For
we'll get
sure.
that in a
Okay.
second. Number three for me, I actually
hmm
decided to take. Uh, an Op Ivy song and
Oh,
put it into my
really?
top three. I
Okay,
decided,
okay.
I mean, I could easily say East Bay Nights. I
Yeah.
could easily say Roots Radical,
Yeah.
Maxwell Murder just for the bass line.
Oh, alone. Yeah.
Um,
But
but
Maxwell
but
Murder, you don't feel like you're getting your money's worth, honestly, because it's a
not
really
really.
fast
It is
song.
so fast. But
Like if I'm gonna have it in my top three, it has to like count. But yeah, that
yeah,
bass line alone is top three
yes,
worthy. But anyway, yeah.
yes. But I've decided to pull Unity and put that
Oh,
into
okay,
my
fine.
top three because that is
Hey, I'll give it to you. You know me.
literally my
Yeah,
favorite
absolutely.
song that Op
Oh my
Ivy ever
God,
did.
that's
So I
such a
got to throw
great
that on there.
song. I love it.
Number two for me, from Let the Dominoes Fall,
Hmm.
my favorite song on that album, Liberty and Freedom.
Liberty and Freedom. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
I love that song. I
Nice. Yeah.
love the chorus. Liberty and freedom spray painted on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I
Yeah.
just, it's
And
such
again,
a question for everything. And
absolutely, yeah, and just like again, a testament to their less is more choruses. I mean,
yes.
they know how to craft a song very very well. Yeah. Mhm.
And another very bass heavy Journey to the End of East Bay.
Oh my God, do yeah.
Yes.
Talk about just like being lackadaisical until it's time to rock out
Do
with that
do
bum bum
do
bum
do
bum bum bum
do
bum
do
bum
do
bum bum
do
bum.
do do
Yeah, I mean,
do
yeah, it's
do
just like
do dude. I Journey to the End of East Bay, just front to back, the song to
it
begin
takes you
with,
on a journey, to be
it
honest. Yeah, which
really,
is so awesome about
really
it.
does.
Yeah, hmm,
And
absolutely.
I remember, I listened to that song. H2O does a cover of that
Oh,
song.
really? Okay.
That is truly amazing.
Awesome.
They have an album called "Don't Forget Your Roots,"
Oh,
which
okay.
is literally a cover album they did.
Yeah,
They
I
covered
think
like Gorilla
I think haven't
Biscuits
they
and the Boss Tones and
they've done like different
yes,
there's like a
there's two
West Coast
versions of
one,
it.
there's an East Coast one.
Yes.
I've seen them. I've seen that show put
But
together.
they covered
Yeah.
Journey to the End of East Bay, which they did a
Awesome.
really good job on that. But the
Sick.
original version from An Out Come the Wolves,
Oh yeah, are you
that is
kidding me?
such a great song.
It starts
So,
right now. When it starts right now. Yeah, we love it.
yes.
Yeah, we
Oh,
love it.
so good.
Well, I'm loving it. And yeah, that's a
Oh,
great
man.
top three, Rob.
Thank you
Absolutely.
very much. I
Hmm.
appreciate that.
Yeah, no
All right.
problem.
And that actually ends our episode.
Okay.
How weird. So, Mike, I appreciate you coming back on.
Oh,
Obviously,
10,000%. I could do this
we,
and 1,000 times, and hopefully I
oh,
will.
we will because we've got more episodes. Hold on. What is the next episode? I think. Because
Hmm.
originally, what my plan was for you was not doing Rancid, but we were going to do the Get Up Kids next.
Oh, interesting. Okay,
But then
we'll put that. That'll be a little teaser for later. We're
we
doing that
started
with.
talking about Rancid, and I was like, oh, we're doing that next
Oh yeah,
instead.
we'll do that one next, and then yeah,
Yes.
I mean yeah, I'll
So
put me in the queue for Get Up Kids. But again, yeah,
maybe
whenever
we'll do
you
that
do
one
that.
next. We'll see how things going. Because
Okay, sounds
actually,
good.
our next episode, I'm finally diving into a true ska band.
Oh really now?
Our next episode, we're taking 1 week off,
Okay, one.
just
Okay,
because
gotcha.
Caitlin's supposed to have surgery.
Okay, yeah, and definitely speedy
The day this
recovery.
episode comes out, technically, depending how things go, Kate, my wife might have surgery tomorrow.
Okay,
Um, so I'm going to take this coming week off. Also, it's 4th of July week, so
yeah,
really don't feel like doing
absolutely,
anything.
yeah.
Um, but next week, following week, we're going to be talking about the Aquabats.
Oh, we love it. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So I
I'm
am
sure also as a
truly,
dad, you got all sorts of yo gabba gabba facts and
oh, bro,
yeah.
don't
Yeah,
even
you're gonna
start.
get ready.
So Aquabats is next for first, last, and best. So I'm really excited for that. And I got some other stuff lined up. Obviously, our friend Jeff Riggs from Sam's the Hero, I was talking to him today. He wants to come back on, so we're going to try and get him on. I don't know if we're going to do Bad Religion or MXPX.
Oh,
Either way, that episode is going to slap.
absolutely.
And maybe once my wife is feeling back to 100%, we can finally do that freaking Good Charlotte episode we've been
Yeah,
trying to
I'm
do for the
willing to
last 2, 3 months.
I know I'm still willing to
Shh, that's a surprise. Shh, let's not tell her about this. You'll sneak on the episode and it'll be great. Caitlin doesn't listen to this show anyway. It's fine.
all right.
All right. So that's it for this week. Thanks, guys,
If
for
someone
listening.
named Caitlin, stop listening.
We'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.